You are about to experience the Skip Bayless Show, brought to you by FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. One more quick thought about Luka. I did post a video about this, but just quickly, let's go back through. Here are the reasons Nico Harrison traded Luka Doncic. Number one, Luka doesn't care enough about his weight or his physical conditioning. And behind closed doors came all the stories out of Dallas. He's just very difficult to deal with and didn't want to listen to anything that management was trying to tell him, especially about his weight and his physical conditioning. So how did the Lakers season end? The day after they got gentlemen swept by the T-Wolves, JJ Redick actually had to say publicly that we have certain players who need to get in championship shape. That indicated to me that he has talked often with Luka behind closed doors about his weight, about his conditioning, unsuccessfully, and had to resort to going public in calling out Luka to try to relight a off-season fire to get him to come back in championship shape, which he has never been in. Nico didn't like the long-term bet on Luka, even though he's much younger, obviously, than Anthony Davis. But is he a better basketball player, all-around two-way basketball player than Anthony Davis? Once again, the T-Wolves made it very painfully clear that Luka's a defensive liability. AD, you could argue, is as great a rim protector, shot changer, shot blockers we have in the NBA. Maybe this side of Wemby. Luka, in the 5 games against the T-Wolves, through those 5 games, of all the players in the playoffs and defensive win shares individual, Luka ranked 205th out of 209 players. Nico decided that Luka just takes way too many threes, 10 a game, for a 35% career three-point shooter. Bit the Mavericks in the butt after he had a hot shooting series against Minnesota last year in the conference finals. He got to the NBA finals against Boston. They were out in 5. Luka in that final shot 11 of 45 from 3. That's 24.4%. He reverted to his mean, and it's mean. Against Minnesota, in the 5 games, Luka shot 34.8%, slightly under his career average, which is pretty awful. And in the last 3 fourth quarters, Luka was 3 of 11 from the floor and 0 for 5 from 3. Check. Another reason that Nico said no. Luka easily led the Lakers in the 5 playoff games in usage rate at 32%. That's high. And as Nico knew, it can sometimes be to the detriment of teammates such as an Austin Reeves. I thought he became a star this year, Austin Reeves. He went 25-6 during the regular season, and then against Minnesota, he was only 15-5-3, so his numbers fell. He was a 38% three-point shooter during the regular season, fell to only 32% against the T-Wolves because you could just see Austin Reeves say, is it my turn? Is it okay should I go ahead and shoot this or not? It's just hard to play with Luka when you're also playing with LeBron at 27% usage rate. And the odd man out, the one who struggled the most, was Austin Reeves, given what he had done in the regular season. Okay, check. And then finally, Nico and company just got tired of watching Luka Doncic complain over every single call or non-call. He does it with that smile. Everybody loves his smile. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? After a while, he turns the refs against you because they get worn out with this smiling, complaining like, you missed that? Did you see? He gets fouled every play. And when it isn't called, he gets away with near murder, going after ref after ref after ref. And finally, after a while, it just adds up and it does not help your team's longer term chances. Check. I don't know. All I can say to sum this up is the Los Angeles Lakers were very lucky that Kyrie tore up his ACL and wasn't able to play down the stretch or into the playoffs. Because if Kyrie had remained healthy with Anthony Davis after Anthony got healthy, these Mavericks would still be playing right here, right now, and they would be a threat to win the West.